Howdy, folks. I wanted to pop on real quick and give you a heads up. There are some particular things that I have been watching out for when it comes to several different issues around the world, actually. But this one in particular, when it comes to our grid and the possibility of us being in a grid down situation. So this just came out on RT. I want to get this out there. It's really time to put those heads on a swivel and make sure you got stuff ready to go and everything's squared away. I'm telling you, U.S. puts energy operators on heightened alert. U.S. Energy Secretary Jennifer Granholm warned the American energy industry, including LNG tanker operators, to be on high alert after a series of explosions disabled Russia's Nord Stream gas pipelines in the Baltic Sea. Moscow has suggested that the U.S. was responsible for the blast. Everybody should be on high alert, Granholm told Bloomberg on Wednesday, 2 days after the vital Russia-Europe gas conduits were taken out. With the flow of gas to Europe halted for the foreseeable future by the blast, Granholm said the incident illustrated the risk to European countries of relying on another entity for their energy. Multiple U.S. officials have labeled the explosions, which occurred off the Danish island of Bornholm, as apparent sabotage, but have not blamed any one country or group. The attacks came after successive U.S. administrations had been attempting to prevent the completion of Nord Stream 2 and convinced European states to swap cheap Russian gas for the more expensive American liquefied natural gas. So you and I can pay more too. Luckily, we don't have natural gas, but you get what I'm saying. Our prices are going to go up because we're paying to ship it over there. Furthermore, U.S. President Joe Biden said in early February that the U.S. would end Nord Stream 2 if Russian troops entered Ukraine, telling a reporter, "I promise you we will be able to do it." With NATO having tested underwater drones near Bornholm this summer, Russian Foreign Ministry spokeswoman Maria Zakharova called on Washington to confess to destroying the pipelines. The scale of destruction indicates that it really was a sort of a terrorist attack, Kremlin spokesman Dmitry Peskov stated, adding that such an attack is unlikely to have happened without the involvement of some state power. Granholm's warning suggests that the U.S. is concerned about attacks on its own gas infrastructure, with LNG shipments in particular being a vulnerable point. That Sandia National Laboratories warned in 2004 that a deliberate attack on one of these ships could cause a fireball that would be hazardous to human health as far as 1.6 kilometers or 1 mile away. Of course, LNG shipments to Europe should take more precautions, Granholm told Bloomberg, adding that we have to be on heightened alert. So, it seems like they're really kind of concerned about the LNG, but make no mistake, if this is going to be about energy, they're gonna get us where it counts, and I really honestly, I don't think that's taken out a ship. I really don't think that's taking out a ship. I think that's anything from taking out a U.S. pipeline to shutting down our grid, something along those lines. I really don't see, if there's retaliation on all of this, I really don't see it being in the form of taking out one of these LNG ships. So, just my thoughts. I could be completely wrong, but that's my thoughts. Anyway, I just wanted to give you a heads up. The warnings are starting to get tossed around, so keep your heads on a swivel. Shalom.